Though there is an awful lot of suffering going on in factory farms, there is perhaps thousands of times more suffering at least going on for non-humans in the wild. The cyclistic problem. This can easily be compared to feeding a starving child, only for the child to be starving again within a week. Many may argue that likewise rehabilitating random animals would only have very small and very short-term benefits, and some may argue that it would actually be better to put them out of their misery entirely and put any animal in critical condition down. On the other hand, we could resolve this issue by turning the natural environment into a wonderful world where suffering is nearly obsolete. But until then, it would seem perhaps best to put an animal in critical condition out of its misery. Though if the animal was part of a species that was endangered, some would argue that this is immoral. An extreme end of the moral principles of reducing wild animal suffering is on the notion of the abolition of wild animal suffering. One way of doing this without destroying nature may be to painlessly kill off all carnivorous animals and allow vegetarian and natural world to persist, in which humanity would guard as steward to secure that a new natural order persists in the wild. This would basically be introducing law and order into the wild. If one value is keeping species alive, a more complicated way of doing would would be to genetically engineer carnivorous predators into vegetarian and non-predatorial beings. On the other hand, we could abolish suffering in the wild fully. That would mean either the killing off of wild animals, digitizing the consciousnesses of all wild animals, and keeping those digital minds in a constant state of pleasure. Though digitizing them in the first place may have the problem of actually killing them and replacing them with a digital copy, in which case it would be more effective to kill them and create digital copies using computers without the transitional process in between. That may also apply to human beings. Or of course the more extreme proposition of enhancing their intelligence and then offering them social membership and creating a multi-species society.